Splatoon 1. It's kind of similar, kind of not.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what we got. But going into it, you mentioned it before, the Reef, Clam Blitz. Let's see what our teams are crack-a-lacking here.
And guys, this is going to be Tudos and his children versus SetToDestroyX. Tudos running that Forge Splattershot Pro.
The new Dapple Dualies? Did I just see the new
Was that the new Dapple Dualies? That is the Dapple Nouveau.
That's the new Dapple Dualies.
New Dapple
All right.
Dualies.
And also 2 Tri-Slashers. All right, interesting.
Yeah, the Dapple Dualies have been kind of interesting so far in the Splatoon kind of meta game. In the sense that, like...
You brought up Toxic Mist, and there it comes.
Right.
First thing that's thrown. First thing that's thrown. Not even a single shot, and there's already Toxic Mist down there.
In the sense that everybody knows Dapples are good, but like not many people play them.
Yeah, I feel that's a fair point. Right now, look at this. Look at this. The zone is shut down. But that being said, they still managed to make it in there and have scored a couple more, 60 points.
And
right
there's still
off the
2
bat.
players down. Look at this.
Oh, this is great.
SetToDestroyX is just constantly keeping 2 players down now on the side of Tudos and his children. They are going to be able to hold this platform here. The goal might close unless they can get some clams in there. Wow, Power actually not able to get the clams in. He was holding them all. Penga, you're a little bit too slow, dude.
Wit just so close to getting a couple more points. And that would have extended the timer very nicely.
And that's 3 players down. This is going to be a counter push. Tudos coming in with this football. It is going to be Power there to stop that, but they do have that football. Power does go down. He needs to get it open. Tudos not able to open the goal. And Kiver here going to be cleaning up the members of
still
Tudos.
got it.
They do get it open.
Got it. It's 1-2 though. It's 1-2. There's no way they're going to be able to make anything else.
It's just the Brella.
Wait, a little bit. A little bit.
It's just the Brella. There wasn't enough clams for them to take the lead, but still a fantastic push into the likes of SetToDestroyX coming out from Tudos and his children.
So what's very interesting right there, what's very interesting is that we're still in a tie situation where, or actually, no, never mind, because of the overtime things, it would not actually be a tie if 2 power clams got in there. Never mind.
In Clam Blitz, this is effectively a tie. Like, obviously, SetToDestroyX is going to win if it goes to OT, but...
Oh, someone right behind him. Dude, that's a scary thing with the Dapples. As soon as you get behind someone, that's a fast kill. That is a very fast kill.
Dapples actually have the highest time, the quickest time to kill in the game.
Yeah, especially now with the buff that came out that increased their hitboxes to make it a little bit easier to get those kills.
And Kotetsu's going to be throwing up that storm onto the goal there. Tudos and his children are actually in a pretty good spot right now. Kiver dies to the storm up in the air. That's so unfortunate. The goal is open for them. Kotetsu doing such a good job with those dodge rolls. Unfortunately, can't take a 1v2. Not many people can, so good work finding that 1 pick.
Sneaky gonna go down there, and that will stop a little bit of a push right here. The bubbles are gonna be coming out.
That is 3 players down on the side of SetToDestroyX. Power's the last one.
Here we go. Here we go.
Rapid blaster up on the top. The goal is gonna open.
This is their chance. They are up there. They do.
His children. You just need like 4
they only have
more
2 clams.
clams.
They only have 2 clams though. They don't have enough.
Yeah, they don't have enough.
They need more. They don't have enough. No, and that's going to be the end of that push right there. See, that's the thing in this mode. You can get the power clam. You can get what you need. You can get the objective, but you need to follow it up. And if you can't do that, it's an ineffective push.
Yes. And something that's really bad about Clam Blitz is that you can make a push. Oh, Penga, no. You can make a push, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't have a good amount of clams in your hands.
Yep.
It's just not going to... And again, SetToDestroyX is dropping 3 players at once. Tudos and his children are able to get this push in. The bubbles are coming out. They've got the power clam. The goal is going to open. 7 clams from Kotetsu, but Kotetsu's going to drop. They do take the lead, and now they're going to be dumping more in. Tudos is okay with that death. 3 players down now on the side of Tudos and his children, but that doesn't matter. They took the lead. Not a huge penalty on the side of SetToDestroyX, but there's only 2 minutes left in the game, and it's pretty easy to defend this map, especially when they've got that Toxic Mist coming out from Kotetsu.
I'm going to be real, that was an amazing defense. Even though they lost the lead, that could have been way worse. They had clams. They had 20 clams apiece, and, or 20 clams in total on their team. Honestly, that could have been the game potentially. But that being said,
Bomb Rush is coming in. They do have power clam. It's going to open. They get the lead by 1 point.
Wow. A little bit more now. A little bit more. Now it's 10 points. This is a very back and forth game. Exactly what we're hoping to see. Kiver with 9. They need to find an opening, but they are never given it as so much pressure is put onto them from Tudos and his children.
Both teams are doing such a good job on the defense. Like yeah, the enemy team's going to push in and get the power clam, and they're going to open the goal. But both teams are doing such a phenomenal job completely team-wiping the opposing team once they get that goal open. And the reason this game's not over yet, the reason one of the teams hasn't won, either one of the teams, not just one specific team, the reason it's not over yet is because these teams are so good at defending.
Yeah, no, I agree. Kiver trying to find a little bit of an opening here. The Brella desperately trying to live. How are they still alive? Okay.
Still alive, yeah.
No backband, no backband, no backband. They are cheating. They are living. They are living. Oh my goodness. But look at this map control. Look at how strongly it is held by SetToDestroyX right now. That's important. That's
Tudos going to be coming in from behind here. Does jump down into 2 players, Kiver and Sneaky, not able to find a pick, unfortunately, even with the armor. And now SetToDestroyX are still on the opposing team's platform, holding it up here.
Got that kill. That was an important kill. That was a very important kill, because now Kibber can slowly start to make their way a little bit more in. They are in a
Kibber.
Oh, wow.
Kibber, okay,
No,
he's going to get
found.
spotted. He's
They're
going to be taken out by, I believe that was Tudos, yep. So 2 players down now on the side of SetToDestroyX. And Tudos needs to deal with some map
They only have
control.
4 clams. They only have 4 clams, too. They need 6 more.
First of all, they need a power clam. They will not get overtime unless they hold a power clam.
They do have one. They do have a power clam.
Okay, they do have one.
They just need a little bit more, though. They need a little bit more of a push.
No, they didn't have a power clam. You need to throw clam. You need to make a power clam to get overtime.
They had enough. They had 14 in total, but they weren't able to make the coordination needed in order to form the full thing.
Might have just been some miscommunication there, but given how that game went, this could be a close set because that was a very, very back and forth match.
That was a great little opening game right there. Wow, even look at the kills right there. But wow, so many people specifically
Tudos,
from
17, outslaying SetToDestroyX.
Yeah,
Tudos.
but at the same time, SetToDestroyX had a more even kill roster, kill count across their entire roster, rather.
So SetToDestroyX is up 1 game now over Tudos and his children as we move on to map 2, which is going to be Splat Zones on Schellendorf Institute.
Oh,
the new map, the new one.
Right.
I'm sure both these teams aren't super familiar with this map yet, but
I'm not even sure if I can give the best insight on that right now, but thankfully, due to our little scripts right here,
our little books,
we can open it up and find out that Schellendorf Institute is potentially not. Oh, no, it is
okay,
on.
you found it, yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. No, it is indeed on it. There are a couple openings you can have onto the left, the right. There is one jump you can actually make on the far left. Fun fact: you can make a jump on the far left from a little plateau, like isolated plateau over to the enemy's side.
Yep. On Splat Zones specifically.
Yeah,
on the other modes, you can just paint the wall and roll over. But on Splat Zones, yeah, you can make the jump from up on top where the glass is. You can get into the opponent's into what would be their right side, and it's actually a very sneaky flank that most people are not going to see coming.
And we might actually see that come out here. You know, I would love.
Kibber does like the flanks.
I would love to see a weapon that can get the kills fast, that can get a nice little flank and can paint well. I think. I'm not sure what we're going to see from this. I don't have too much insight on this map yet. I wish I played it a little bit more, honestly. This map also looks fun. I love maps that have a lot of attention to detail, and this map probably has the most attention to detail, cosmetically.
It's a strange mix between claustrophobia and just, like, everyone being everywhere at the same time.
Paranoia.
It's
claustrophobia and paranoia.
Yeah, sure. It's like when you're down in the middle, like obviously being down in the middle, you want to be down in the middle. That's where you can paint the zone. That's where you can move around. When you're down in the middle and the opposing team's up on the top of the glass there, it's scary.
E-Leader 4K, I believe, coming out from one of our teams right here.
Wait.
Tudos.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure who that is because I cannot read Japanese, but E-Leader coming out on the side of Tudos and his children.
We still keep the new dabbles, which are very interesting. Oh, I like what Power's doing right here. Just sticking to the glass and firing down below, but not uncontested.
Was the E-Leader a counter pick?
Oh, you might be right.
I think the E-Leader might have been a counter pick.
That would be really strategic. I like that idea. They got good specials, got good subs. I like this idea.
Kibber challenging the charge. Are going to get taken out from behind.
And so far, this E-Leader pick is looking real good.
Right, yeah. As Tudos and his children are able to push into the hill here, they do have control. They're going to get the lead. They have a 0-point penalty that's just going to stay there because Splatoon's a fantastic game.
I think I've ever seen a 0-point penalty.
Yeah, they were able to get SetToDestroyX 3 players down there, and they were able to get some decent control. And see, the thing about Splatoon is that when you're out of control, you need to know the maps. You need to know how to push back in. And this is such a new map that SetToDestroyX might not be able to do it.
That Toxic Mist.
They went 4 players down.
That Toxic Mist was so useful to killing Wit and probably the rest of the enemy team right there. But now it looks like we have firm control for Tudos. Let's see what SetToDestroyX will do to try and make their way in here.
Okay, so Sneaky did get caught out by the mist. You hear that noise, you know someone's there, even if you can't see them. Sneaky's doing what they can. Like, they need map control right now, and it looks like they don't have the ability to push in. And, like, the bubbles are going on the zone.
Wait a minute.
Kibber's going to try and do something. The armor's going up, so Penguin and Kibber over on the side here are a threat right now. They both get misted. So this is really, really fantastic play from Tudos and his children right now. It's looking like they could be knocking out SetToDestroyX.
Wait a minute. There's a chance they're fighting so desperately for control of this map, and they do manage to get it.
It's because I talked about it.
Commentator's curse. Just write it down. It was in the script that we have right in front of you.
Yeah, it was in the script.
Oh, yeah. Page 5.
I see it right here. It says SetToDestroyX takes lead with 7 points left. Yes,
exactly. That's all they need. But now, they need to hold. That's a very integral part. Of course they need to hold it, but they need to hold it. Look at Power scouting the top right there, knowing what's up. And look, someone dropped down right there. He knew it. He knew it.
Power knows how much of a threat Bubbles are, and he's going to use his bomb rush to the double storm. The double storm. That is some communication coming up. Power needs to deal with this, but he's getting pushed by the Dapples now. He's going to die to the storm no matter what. And if you look at the score right now, Tudos and his children has made the push back in, but they all died. They couldn't take the zone.
Everyone's dead by like one person. Kivers just living it up in the middle of the map.
Kivers just needs to stall. He doesn't. Oh, whoa. The zone. What happened?
The zone. A little bit more. They just need a little bit more. There it is. Okay.
SetToDestroyX going to get control back. Not very far from the lead right now. This could be a very, very huge hold if they are able to actually get it back. But Tudos and his children, the zone's going in their favor.
Wait a minute.
They do refresh that penalty.
It wasn't enough.
66 points of penalty now on the side of SetToDestroyX. They are going to take the zone back. There's 2 minutes left in the game, and they got a while to go before they can take that lead back.
I'm shaking my head, man. That was an incredible get back. That was integral. They could 3 more seconds. 3 more seconds, and that would have been
3-3, the bubbles are up. The bubbles are going in the zone. That's going to be another penalty refresh on the side of Tudos and his children. The armor was up for Sneaky, so he's able to win that 1v1.
They used up all their special stuff. They used up everything to get that. But
they have control. They have map control.
Exactly,
yeah.
They have map control, and they have point control.
Sneaky's just going to get called out, taken out by Tudos. This is scary right now for SetToDestroyX. This is really scary.
E-Leader is now back in action. That's what I've been waiting for. That E-Leader was gone for a while. They lost the point. The E-Leader is back. They have the point. Let's see what this E-Leader can do to hold it down.
And this is like, the E-Leader is just painting the map right now. Like, this is a painting E-Leader. Whoa, there's that flank that we were talking about.
Yep. That's exactly it, man. Although it does go down just like that with a quick little trade. But now our E-Leader friend rising to the top here, going to be trying to snuff out anyone who's still on that point.
They're looking for Power.
It's in SetToDestroyX's favor right
I'm
now.
confident in saying that the E-Leader was a pick to counter Power's Rapid Blaster.
Let's see, Wit staying back right now, trying to get right in. Everyone is
so
controlled.
The Forge dropped, which means they only have Ink Storms now to take this zone back.
That armor was so clutch, and it was without that armor, that trade would not have happened.
Right.
So
they gotta go now. They gotta go now. It's
only one
just the Forge left. It's just the Forge. This is gonna be a lead flip.
Oh my gosh, here it comes.
SetToDestroyX taking it back.
They might be able to get it in though. They might not be able to get it in.
Be a knockout. That is that knockout from SetToDestroyX. Tudos and his children almost had that game in the bag, but it was because they had a push going when they didn't have their Forge Pro.
Look at them all laugh. They're all laughing. Oh my god.
They didn't have the Forge Pro up once they had that push going. They found 2 picks. But the Forge Pro was dead, so they didn't have the bubbles to push in and take the zone. They needed that. And because of that, the bomb rush from Power is able to just hold the zone. They weren't able to refresh that penalty once again like we've seen them do, I believe, 3 times in that match. And Tudos and his children, again, are putting up such a good fight to SetToDestroyX. It's 0-2 right now, but that is a super, super close 0-2.
And we mentioned, but there's something to be said about the momentum killer. Just something about, like, you had the match for so long, and 7 more seconds is all it took.
Yep.
That would have just been it.
Yep.
But no, those 7 seconds were what all SetToDestroy needed to get in there, get the point, and most importantly, hold it for as long as possible. Even if it went a little back and forth.
Right.
They got it. Rainmaker, Sturgeon, Shipyard. Give me a little bit of insight on what we got coming up here.
So Rainmaker, Sturgeon, Shipyard is kind of like, you could push the Rainmaker to the left. It's kind of a bad idea.
It's tough. It's very tough.
But it's still a better idea than pushing right in most cases. It's like pushing the Rainmaker in past a certain point in this map is just a dumb idea unless the enemy team's like 3 players down.
Yeah.
So Sturgeon Shipyard is about the team fights. You want to win team fights. You want to get those team wipes. It's almost better to let the enemy team, you just hold mid. You don't want to push into their base if you're not getting kills. You want to let the enemy team come to you so that you can kill them all in safe places rather than overextending, trying to find those picks from like a flank or something like that. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like you need to be able to kill the enemies in the right spot, and sometimes you need to give them that spot. You can't just like kill them when they're all up on the left.
Yeah. All right, going into it, let's see what our teams are rolling out for this map. Rainmaker, make it rain. What do we got? We got a roller, a splat roll, and a bamboozler. The bamboozler comes out. Oh, wait, did we inform them that it doesn't have piercing anymore?
Yeah,
they might not know this. Oh, not sure.
The classic patch the day of the tournament. Wow, yeah. Now Kotetsu coming out with that bamboozler.
Look at him. Look at him. He's just, wow. That's a nice fire. Wow. Was that from the game? I'm not sure. That was really good.
I should be a weapon voice actor. Yeah.
Change the stingray effect to that one, please, please. All right, but Kotetsu trying to get some going here, but unfortunately, Bamboos are they're all dead. They're all dead.
Just
That's
like
a complete wipe.
And again, like I said, you don't want to be pushing up this block here until the enemy team's like all 4 down. 3 or 4 players down. So they do have it up here. Kibber's holding the Rainmaker, which means that a lot of their aggression is kind of slowing down when you don't have that splatter shot. And 2 players down now on the side of SetToDestroyX. Tudos and his children, they got to try and find a lead here. 48 points on the board for SetToDestroyX. That's not really a lot. I think they have some room.
Yeah, no, they definitely do. That was an alright push, but you need a little bit more right now.
Right.
With 4 minutes left to go, with
and they're
teams
still
of
up
this
here,
caliber.
They're jumping in. They're still up here. Pega's going to be able to take out Tudos. No problem at all with that blaster. Tudos going to be fighting the Bamboozler. Gets taken out, though, by, I believe that was the Forge Pro. Yep.
Look at Wit go for a second there. He was doing some good work. He got a couple of nice directions.
That was on a jump, too.
Yeah, that was what he needed. But now,
Kibber going in behind. He's in the enemy fort.
You're right.
There's 2 people there that he could be going for. Oh, no, taken out by the Boozler. Called out, taken out. Good job, Kotetsu.
Good debate from the Bamboozler, but oh, he has to go head-to-head with that blaster for a second there, and he's taken out. He got the blaster. Okay. Very good stuff right there. Going to be putting some on some pressure into the Rainmaker.
All right, so there's 2 players down. They don't really have the opportunity for a really big push, but they can make something happen here. Actually, no, now they're 2 players down, so they need to worry about map control right now. I think when you're in the situation where you can make a push, but you can't really make a push, you just got to paint the map. And unfortunately, that's not what they're doing right now. Sneaky gonna drop down to the Forge. Getting a little bit out of range there, just a little bit.
That's unfortunate there. Oh,
3 players down now on the side of SetToDestroyX.
This is their chance. This is their chance of running back. They only got a 48 point push. Oh,
they can't make the jump. They can't make the jump.
It's so good. Dude, the goal. We were oh, no!
But that 3 players down again.
No! Wait, one more time. Chat, give it up to him.
Third time's the charm. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. Tudos finally learning to fly.
Whoa, that's the lead on SetToDestroyX. The miss is going to slow it down, but that's not really that big of a deal. They got up to 18 points. That's fantastic.
It was all calculated. They were stalling for time. They're just showing off. They're just running laps around them. That's all what they needed. That's beautiful.
Down to 18 points up on SetToDestroyX. That's a comfy lead halfway through the game. It's going to take a pretty big push from SetToDestroyX in order to actually take that lead back. They're going to need to expend some of their options here. They're going to need to be playing super aggressive, trying to find those team wipes. You can't just get 1 person down at a time. You need to find team wipes. It can't just be a pick here and there. You need to find full momentum.
That's right. Sneaky trying to find a pick right here, but distracted. Sneaky
Kibber
distracted them. Kibber
not able to find the second.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Kibber's just painting, honestly. He's just painting at the enemy.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Take some moment.
That's good.
Whoa! Get some control. Oh, no. Saying hi to the jellyfish down there. He doesn't get too much action in these games.
So
Shout out to the people
SetToDestroyX
behind the scenes.
has an opportunity. Kibber's making that push. Somehow not able to get the pick on the jumping Forge Pro.
The E-leader just picked him up before he could do anything. But that blaster play.
That was a direct, by the way.
That was very good direct. I'll tell you that much. But now Sneaky with control over the Rainmaker. Let's see if they can make those legendary jumps and make it back to the lead.
They're opting to go to the right side. Like I said earlier, the left side's a bad idea.
Oh,
that curling bomb.
That was so unfortunate. I was like, they got away. They did it. Nah, well. Curling bomb has something else to say about that situation there.
No, but they're not done yet. Kibber's going to be doing some work on the Rainmaker shield here. But he just has to abandon it. Again, the right side is such a bad idea to push because it's difficult, and as soon as you lose the Rainmaker, it's just way too easy for the enemy team to defend.
No, totally. Kibber trying to find. Look at him sneak up there. Just staying up there. Quick little 360, jumping right onto the sniper's crow's nest right
now,
there.
this is painted up, but the Rainmaker reset, so it's going to take a while before they can actually make it down here. Kibber's got to win this fight right now. He does win the fight. Tudos is going to go down, and now they do have a lot of momentum up on the map. If that doesn't get painted, they have the opportunity to push right side.
No one grabbed it. There we go. Okay, we have someone. Hopefully,
someone needs to grab the Rainmaker.
Someone needs to grab power. Yeah, power now with the power to actually grab the Rainmaker.
Now, how many jumps is it going to take?
All right. I'm placing my bets at 4.
4?
Look, I have to.
1.
He did it. Let's go. Now this is a professional out here.
So power. Oh, they're actually going over the bridge. This might be a swap if they can find a pick or two.
Risky,
but right now, no, from behind. They need to go now.
No,
that is going to be the kill.
enough.
That's game. Tudos and his children taking a game off of SetToDestroyX right now, unless they can pop it and pick it up. But no, not going to happen in time. Tudos and his children now up. Or sorry, not up, but they do have a game on SetToDestroyX.
That's what they needed. Hey, we had the same situation happen on last time these guys played. A 2-1 2-1 situation right here. And I gotta say, the games were a lot closer. The games are really close right
These
now.
games are insanely close.
Yeah, this could go either way at any point, and that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm loving.
This is the good stuff.
Ooh, hope you guys at home are enjoying this set. Hey, how's the people in the audience right here at Genesis? How are you guys enjoying this set? There we go.
They're kind of listening.
There we go. Can we get some waves? Show the chat what's up. There we go. Hey, guys. Let's go.
This has been fantastic so far. I think out of, well, I was going to say out of all the teams we've seen face to DestroyX so far, TwoDos has what it takes, but we've only seen 2 teams. So.
We also have seen some reverse sweeps come out recently. DC's team.
Yes,
Team DC.
Yeah, Team DC.
You know, appropriately named.
Right, absolutely. They reverse sweep. What was their opponents? I don't remember the team name. I can probably look in our script here.
Team DC. Oh, sorry, against the team. Yeah, that's right. Either way, they got a complete run back, which was very good. A nice 3-0 reverse sweep.
Was it I Cannot Even?
I Cannot Even? I don't think so.
No, it was Empty Vanity. Empty Vanity.
That's right.
So, yeah, according to the script says right here, Team DC reverse sweep Empty Vanity. So,
yeah. All right. Tower control, Black Belly Skate Park. Well, let's see what we get going into here.
Tower control, Black Blaze Skate Park. This is not a place you want to fight SetToDestroyX on. When they run Double Blaster, when they have Power on Rapid, when they have Penguin on Blaster,
that's very true.
This is not Black Belly Skate Park. This is Blaster Skate Park.
We saw that happen actually a lot in the last set, where the pressure on the tower was so great, was so powerful. We saw like this moments where the tower would just go the entire way, and meanwhile, just just a couple people alone are just up at the enemy's spawn, holding them back while the tower just moves on its own.
Yep. And no, like if there's any opportunity to show the enemy team that you have a weapon that can kill them, it's on Black Belly, and it's with a blaster.
That's right. Let's see what we're going to be rocking. Looks like, oh yeah, we're going to see some blasters. I just peeped a look at that at our layouts here. We're going to be seeing a normal blaster coming out from the side of SetToDestroy, and 2 blasters coming out. Oh, sorry, pardon me. 1 blaster coming out from TwoDos, and 2 blasters coming out from SetToDestroy, as we talked about before.
It is a range blaster. A lot of people recently have been saying that the range blaster is not as good as the vanilla blaster, but TwoDos and his children don't seem to think so. They're pulling out that range blaster.
And still with the dabbles, the new dabbles coming out from...
Penguin getting very aggressive here. Trying to win that fight with the range blaster, but nope. Sneaky, gonna get taken out. TwoDos gonna get taken out. Kiver, going to do some taking out.
Yeah, exactly. Right? He's doing some work, man.
Apparently not, actually. The mist able to keep them safe there. Penguin is trying to push in. Kiver's gonna find that kill.
There's another one down. That's 3 down.
Exactly that. Kiver does have this armor ready. They have 2 armors and a bomb rush ready.
This is a good push. Whatever this is going to be, it's going to be a very effective push.
Right. And so if you look at this, you don't want the blaster on the right side when they're pushing the tower. That is not where you want to be, especially dying over there. You're just wasting time. Penguin going to get taken out by a bomb.
Tower trying to stop. Oh, actually, rather,
TwoDos able to stop the tower push.
Very nice, TwoDos. Very nice. And now they're back in control. This is what they need. This is exactly what they need.
Good 180 flick from TwoDos there, but no, they're actually going to drop down to, yeah, that was Kiver. Of course it's Kiver.
Yeah, exactly. Every time we've said, like, someone's trying to stop someone's trying to get kills, it's always been Kiver, man.
Right. So Kiver does have this armor ready. I'm sure they're going to have some more specials up soon. Hank gets already pushed up. He needs to deal with those, not the bubbles specifically, but the person who used the bubbles, and he did just that. The Forge is now down. This is actually, oh, wow, another good pick.
Armor, right there. That was a perfect trade, but the armor saved it. And right now,
wow, 2 players dropping on the tower. Kiver also dropping.
Look at we go.
Hank, the last one. Is that going to be a quad? Is that a quad from TwoDos? No, it was not a quad from TwoDos, but close.
Even then, that was an all right push. They got to the last checkpoint. It wasn't all the way. They didn't get too far in the checkpoint, which is important. You know, they didn't waste any time.
Right.
So, we'll have to see how it ends up panning out. That being said, TwoDos is looking to get something to start right here.
They have the storm. They have the bubbles. There's the storm. The bubbles are going in. They need, wow. They need to, okay, that's 2 players dead. They need to get around this checkpoint. They need to deal, okay, yeah, the rapid blaster is dead. They need to deal with the vanilla blaster right now.
Comes out of nowhere.
Right there.
Let's go. A double. A triple? No. Snuffed out right there.
So the push isn't done yet. As long as they can stay alive here.
Look how he hit in the bubble. Look,
that is so many hit markers. Okay, they aren't going to keep that push going.
Wow, that was such a good idea, though, for a second. Just backing up right into the bubble, staying alive for as long as possible. Very smart plays from our players right now.
And so 57-point push, honestly not that bad, but SetToDestroyX was just able to completely run them on there.
Okay. Ooh, power. Dude, power is great on the point and off of it. He pressures it, and he just is a He's a sentry. He's a fortress.
Right. He does have the bomb rush going on. This is like a solo push right now, but he does have the help of Sneaky behind him there, but you can't really push into the enemy team's half pipes.
How are you supposed
while
to
you're
approach
alone
that?
here. You can't. Not with a rapid
when it's
fire.
when it's the bomb rush out and just throwing them everywhere, you can't. You really just can't. Exactly.
Hold the push from the mid. There is someone there. They might be getting flanked here.
A little bit.
No, the flank is going to go down. That was Tudos, so they're going to drop the NZAP. That is their armor as well. They have the Storm going up. That's going to stall this push a bit longer. SetToDestroyX needs to keep this going. They don't actually need to keep this going, but they want to.
Tudos needs to get more map control. Right now, they are lacking the map control.
Power, no, going to get taken up by
wait a
Kotetsu.
minute,
That is
never mind.
a double kill from Kotetsu with these Dapple Dualies. Very, very quick if you let them go unchecked.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a 3-down situation right now. 2 down still. Kotetsu going to be just sort of sitting up there, waiting for someone to walk into his trap like a spider, picking up his prey who I walked into its web, going right back to the point and trying.
And the Storm's up as well. They're going to throw the Storm. The bubbles are also there. There's 2 players down to the side of SetToDestroyX.
This is it.
This could very well be the lead.
That is it. That is the lead that they are looking for. And it's not stopping. It's not stopping. The last
They're still going. Kotetsu rolling in, able to find 1 pick. Power
4, 3,
is
2.
the last one. No, 2 players left.
My
they got him. You need to survive against the Tri-Slasher. Still going. It's up to 2 points again. They got the knockout.
Oh my God. That man is a survivalist. He's out there in the middle of everything. Fire coming from left, right, and center. That man is livid.
And Tudos and his children are now even with SetToDestroyX going into Game 5.
Oh, hold on, let me just get some water. Oh my God.
Yeah, it is water time.
Woo. All right, hope you guys at home are having a fun day. This is a very nice set, I would say so myself.
Oh man.
So we're, dude, Splatoon's Manta Maria. I wanted it.
Oh yeah,
we're having it.
You said you wanted it, and then they delivered.
I'm ready. Oh, I'm so ready.
Do you think Tudos and his children is a good team, or do you think they're just the SetToDestroyX Slayer?
I think they're a pretty good team.
I think they're a good team.
From what I've seen. From there, you can't do something like this without having good fundamentals, good understanding, and good skill and everything except for that jump.
They're playing well. I just wanted to hear your opinion.
Yeah.
See, like what's happening is SetToDestroyX isn't really making mistakes, but it's like we talked about earlier with Divinity.
It's better.
Well, not necessarily better. I mean, obviously they're playing well enough to beat them, but like it's like we said earlier with Divinity versus SetToDestroyX. Against a team like SetToDestroyX, you need to counterpick, and Divinity didn't do that. But Tudos and his children is out here with the Bamboozler. And
the E-leader at one time.
Yeah, they had the E-leader, they had the Bamboozler, which is going to outrange the range blaster. Bamboozler does a really good job with the vanilla blaster as well. They have the Dapple Dualies, which is going to be able to push the Tri-Slosher. It's going to be able to push the NZAP. Has a faster time to kill them, both of those. It's also going to be able to get in the face of the Rapid Blaster. Spamming out those Ink Storms, which is going to make them change their positioning. It's the counter pick game right now that is giving SetToDestroyX this trouble.
But now maybe it's their turn to get counter pick because they won the last 2.
Maybe.
You know, let's see what we got going into it.
SetToDestroyX is feeling the pressure right now.
I absolutely love this map in Splat Zones. It's got 2 Splat Zones to keep track of, and we are going to be seeing a a sloshing machine, completely different weapon, coming out.
No Dapples. I'm surprised they dropped the Dapples when it was working out so well for them.
I think, honestly, the Stingray is probably more important in this situation.
Maybe,
right?
yeah. That could be it.
As long as people can stay alive, stay back, I think, honestly, the sloshing machine in and of itself will fill the need of a beacon. As long as you can stay back, focus on your one area, people can just jump to you.
Sprinkler on zone, still not dead. Okay, it's going up. Tudos looking for the pick, but no, the armors.
Wow.
The coordinated armor push. Able to keep them alive, but no. Does get find the pick on 1, almost the pick on 2. Sneaky able to clean up Tudos. They're going to be using that armor to push into this zone. They do not want Tudos taking this game 5 off of them.
No kidding. Sneaky now, wow, still holding control over this map here.
Good push coming in here from SetToDestroyX.
Yeah, looks like they are going to be taking over the map for now. Holding both zones in this kind of a map is kind of tough. Yep. One person can sometimes hold down one zone, but it's the pressure of having to hold down 2 that's so tough. They do manage to take the lead, which is good for them, though.
Yeah, 2 players down now on the side of SetToDestroyX, and there is a Stingray up. This could be a push back into the center of the map for Tudos, as long as they get these specials up and use them. They need to use that Stingray. They need to get the bubbles up and the Stingray up, and as soon as that happens, but they dropped the Brella, which means they can't have a lot of frontline pressure. The NZAP going down as well. They had the tools to take the zone, but they couldn't do it.
They're fighting for it so desperately, but even then it went even. See, that's the thing with this kind of map. If you get one, you need the other.
You need to use the Stingray. You cannot be there it is. You can't hold on to the Stingray long. You need to use it.
He's looking. He's looking. He's hunting. Feeling it out. No, does not manage to get the kill. Very great movement by whoever he was targeting in that situation.
That was Kiver.
That was Kiver, yeah.
The movement god.
That was Kiver.
So it is 3v3 in the middle of the map. SetToDestroyX still holding control here. Again, SetToDes has opportunities to push back in and take the map, but they just aren't taking them.
They need to hold it for as long as they can. They don't
Kotetsu
want...
looking for the pick. It's the Brella now.
Kiver? No,
Kiver in some trouble. They
hold
do
it.
find the zone finally. It's a 2v2 situation in the middle of the map. Kiver going to be taken out by the Forge Splattershot Pro, who has these bubbles at the ready for when the counter push is coming in.
That's actually a very good point. Right now,
This is a very good position to be in right now.
Yeah, and look how much map control they have. Right? I don't know.
But
actually, it's kind of
they need to deal with the enemy team's bunker. That's that place up here that Sneaky's going to right now. You do not want to be holding map control on Manta Maria without holding this bunker.
This armor. Triple armor. The triple armor.
Oh, the lead though. They just need 1 point. They need to get those zones back with 1 point. It's just the end zap.
Wow.
They aren't going to get it. 29-point penalty now that they need to burn through if they want to take this lead back.
Good hold by SetToDestroyX. Coming in there, stopping it, and getting a new grasp on it, all anew.
Yeah, and again, holding map control on Manta Maria without being in your opponent's bunker is like, you shouldn't even be holding map control in the first place. The bunker is so essential for them to push back in. If you're not holding it, you're just giving it to them.
And no splashdown for the free one zone either.
Right, yeah.
All right, bubbles.
Okay.
I mean, the bubbles do effectively work as that, though.
Right, yeah.
It's just a little bit more mobile.
The mine down there, getting that little bit of harassment off. They're keeping that one zone. They're doing what they can. They don't want SetToDestroyX getting any more points.
It's so close, man. On this little couple in the middle
Brella
right
getting
here.
taken right out.
They do manage to take control. SetToDestroyX.
3 players down.
No, they've lost the other zone. Wait a minute. People are probably going to be coming up from behind them for a second. No, they have retaken the zone. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
They went 3 players down there. The Stingray is charged. They
can
need to stay
reset
alive.
it.
You do not want to lose the Stingray, but
Oh.
Kiver is going to take it out, and that is one less special they have to make this push back in when the penalty's done and points are ticking for SetToDestroyX.
Kiver.
Kiver still finding picks even in the middle of their base.
He does it again. He does it again. He just keeps on coming up to these flanking areas and keeping the zones, or keeping the players pressured. That Inkstorm is not going to be enough. Wait, no. They lost control. They lost control.
Able to find 1, maybe make it 2.
This is important. This is probably the most
Able to
important
find
moment in the
2.
game.
This could be it. He's looking for the 3rd. That
He
is a
gets
triple
it.
kill for Kotetsu. The bubble's coming in. That is going to be the zone.
That is
no problem at all.
That was probably the most important moment they needed in this game. Now they have to hold. They have 50 seconds.
They have to hold. They have the
cannot
Stingray.
afford to lose it.
There's the Stingray. They're going to be using the Stingray.
Tracking.
Hopefully stop this push back. They see it. I can see them peeking at the map. They're using the map right now. And they are going to find the kill on Sneaky with the last possible frame. King Judos up on top, behind Sneaky. Sorry, not Sneaky. That is Pengit. Going to be taken out. Tri-Slosher can't really fight Umbrella, so Pengit's just going to leave there.
It's so scary to have a Tri-Slosh drop there. They'll just keep on
Penalty's
firing
gone.
down.
The penalty's gone. They need 20 more points. 30 seconds left in the game. The bubbles are up to hold the zone. SetToDestroyX does drop 1 player. This is set point right now.
Oh my gosh,
This is set point. The bubbles are up. The armors are going in. They need to take
5
it.
seconds left. Count it down with us, chat. Almost so
It's
close.
neutralized.
Wait a minute. Wait.
That's it. They got the lead.
Wait, got the kill. Oh my gosh. It's still not over. It's still not over.
They lost 3 players to get that lead, but they got it. It's going to be an overtime hold for SetToDestroyX if they want to win this game.
Help me. I can't breathe. Oh my god. Kiver though,
Kiver.
waiting. He's
Kiver,
waiting.
he needs to find that pick, but he doesn't. That's a huge key pick
just have
for
to get
them.
it in.
They need to
Stop
push
the
back in
zone.
now. They stopped the
That's it.
zone. They just got to hold it.
Wait a minute. That is
They
it.
got it.
That is it.
Tudos and his children taking the set off of SetToDestroyX, your #1 seed.
Oh my god, what a pop-off. What a moment. How
And
did
the
they
crowd
get it?
is full right now.
How did they get that? How did they hold that? How did they keep that alive for so long? The dream is real and the dream is here.
The venue is packed right now. Everyone watching this game, seeing what all the hype is about. How do you guys enjoy Splatoon?
Let's go. Oh yeah, crowd camera. There we go.
This is pools.
This is bulls. I love that. I love that. That's the best like ending mode. And that's the best ending note to any like amazing kind of game. And by the way, this also just pools right now. look at this hug. Look at this.
Look at them go.
Look at their emotion, their passion coming out from these players here.
Listen, if I'm on a pickup and I'm going up against SetToDestroyX, I would not expect to beat them. So I can only imagine how happy they're feeling right now.
This is pickup because they picked up the win. That's exactly what they did. They were a pickup team and they picked up the win. That's exactly what they did. All right, that'll be us for today. Oh, people are rushing the stage.
Yeah.
Everyone's congratulating, and that's so important because these pickups come from all these walks of life, all these different teams coming all together.
And what a set that was, by the way.
They ran that back, didn't they?
They ran that back.
was
That was a reverse sweep.
Oh my gosh, that was a reverse sweep. I did not even recognize. Look at that. Look at that. The win, the KO, and the 80-79.
That is a reverse sweep.
You can't ask for a closer set than that. even all the way back to Clan Blitz and the Reef when it was just like a 10-point difference. Splat Zones when it was just a barely, actually I think that might have been I'm not even sure. There was a win, the KO, oh my. Oh.
So Tudos and his children.
Maybe we'll need that water
supposedly
after all.
the not so hidden boss of Group C. I've used this term before.
Hidden boss is a good term.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Although people know about this team. It's not just like a team that they had like some random pickup name that they just come in and you're like, oh, I didn't know you're on this team. Like when we're talking about what is the team in Group A that rolled everyone? I didn't play them.
Rice. Sapphire Rice.
Sapphire Rice, yeah. Like you don't recognize the name Sapphire Rice, but as soon as you get into that lobby and you see who's on Sapphire Rice, you're like, oh, I know these people.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's a lot of members of Altera.
Yeah, it's a lot of terror. A lot of you have to learn to adjust immediately.
Yeah.
You have to figure it out. You have to be like, okay, what did they play? What did they play? How are they going to coordinate? You have to try and think of that all ahead of time. Sometimes that's just really hard to do.
Right, and it's not that case for Tudos, because people know who Tudos is. The team's name is Tudos and his children. People knew this team was going to be a threat. And wow, what a threat they've been, taking out the #1 seed in the tournament.
That's how you make a statement.
Yeah.
That is how you make it. We're day 1 into Genesis. They made a day 3 statement.
Yep.
if I may use that term.
This tournament's not even 3 days long for Splatoon.
Yeah, that's right. I consider that day 3.
That game was on day 3.
That exactly.
We're sitting here on day 1.
That was a preview.
That
was a preview.
Yeah.
Of day 2, of course. Oh, that being said, I have no idea who's coming up next, but what an act to follow up. What an act to follow up.
And we're going to be going